Hi, my name's John. Welcome to another Sunday night nightcap. The start of this week's nightcap, I've got quite a bit of talking to do, so if you don't want to hear the talking, you can watch the draw and then fast forward from me waffling on. So the first thing is the draw, which is for the Mercer DTI that Bob kindly gave us, all clean, set up, ready to go. We'll have a look in the bucket. Steady flow of names coming in. I think it was 20 or 30 names came in again last week. They're all in the bucket. When the names come in, I do send an email to say I've got your name and your name is actually in there. And your name stays in there until you win. Right, the name I've got here is Bill Howcraft or Honcraft. Right, Bill, all you've got to do, send me an email with your address and I'll get that in the post here as soon as possible. This week's draw, once again, is going to be for the Mitutoyo 6-inch dial vernier. That's it there. Once again, it's been all cleaned and set up by Bob. It wasn't claimed, so I'm going to keep on doing the same prizes until they're claimed. I used to email people, but I don't anymore. If you say your name, you've won, send me an email and obviously you get the prize. As usual, if you want a chance at winning this or entering the competition, all you want to do is send an email. That's my email address up there. Your name goes in the bucket. If it's drawn out, you get the prize. If it's not drawn out, it stays in there until I'm drawn out or whatever. I get lots of emails every week. I answer most of them, the sensible ones. I don't get the odd strange email. One subject that keeps coming up is helping people support my YouTube channel. I have got a clothing store. You can go on there and buy a jumper or a hat at Day's Christmas and I do get a percentage off that. YouTube and Google also pay a certain percentage for the adverts on my videos. That's why as an advert on the start of the video I get a little bit of revenue off that. It used to be not fantastic money, but it used to be decent, and Google have changed the goalpost and now it's not very good at all. One or two people have suggested I do a Patreon channel. Now a Patreon channel is where you pay say $3, $4, $2 or £3 a month and I put special videos on that only you can see. I don't want to do that, that's not what I'm about. I don't want to do this as a money making venture. It's a hobby. So what I've done, I've created a PayPal button. Create a PayPal link in the introduction box at the bottom of the video. You click on the button and it takes you to PayPal and you can donate directly to me. So if you want to give something to help run and support my shop, that's what you do. If you don't want to, it makes no difference. You can still watch my videos. I'm not going to stop making videos because it is my hobby, but it is becoming quite an expensive hobby. This is a strange job, even for me it's a strange job. It's part of a gear linkage, or part of a gearbox, remote assembly of some sort of vehicle. I think it's of an old diesel ship or van. The lad's converting something and he's wanting to use his gearbox. Basically he hasn't got a gear lever, he can't get one. He sent us that, which is like nowhere near. If I've got to start machine that, I might as well start from scratch because that's the wrong side on the bottom as well. That's the yoke that goes in the bottom. So what I think I'll do, I'll turn a ball to fit in there. Probably use this bit of stainless steel bar for the lever. Thread that, screw it into a bit of bar. Machine a ball that's a good fit in there. It's going to be cross drilled for a pin like that. Basically I'll get a piece of material, probably that bit there, fasten it to the end of there, and then we'll turn the ball and basically go from there. Well, it's not done any ball turning, quite interesting, very satisfying actually. First thing we'll do is put some threads on the end of here. I'm going to use 9/16 Whitworth because it's probably the biggest die I've got. I've got no big metric dies, but I've got loads of Whitworth stuff, so I might as well use Whitworth. It makes no difference what thread I use, to tell you the truth. Now half a mil off the end of here. I'm going to mix metric and work that up. Put a nice chamfer on because I want the die to start quite easily. I've started using some new thread cutting compound, Roll, it's really good. What I may do is mix a little bit of this with some sort of solvent and thin it down just for certain applications. But it really is good stuff. Right, I put some threads on there and unfortunately I forgot to start the camera, so I'll turn around and put some on the other end of it. Typical. That's a brand new Whitworth tap. I've got quite a lot of new Imperial taps and dies. Nice sharp clean thread, nothing the matter with that. I'll add on one of the welding forms I've gone to basically give us a set of these collets. They're the AR40 ones, but they're the super big ones. They bought them and the accuracy was not what he wanted or what he expected, so I got them off him. I must admit the collets I use in here I did buy not the best collets you can get, but basically a B grade set like the next one down from best, because some of the collets are absolutely atrocious. There are some things that it's not worth trying to save money on. But for nothing, I'll give them a try. In this particular case, it doesn't really matter. It wouldn't be fitting there very well. In this case, it doesn't really matter because I'm going to be machining this down. It's when you come to put a shaft in that's the right size and you want it running through. We'll give it a try and see what sort of shape they are. They're not a million miles away. Certainly near enough for what I'm going to be doing on this particular job. I'm going to try a little experiment with some of this Roll cutting compound. I'm going to mix it with a little bit of WD-40 just to thin it down. By John, you're a sloppy bastard. It's having a great effect. John, man. don't want it too thin, just it was a little bit too thick in the tin. That certainly should do the job. The drill's blunt, you can see it's only cutting on one flute. I've been collecting drills up to sharpen, I've got quite a big box one as well. A bit of slippage going on there. I purposely use the AR-32 to hold on the tailstock because it gets a much better grip than an ordinary drill chuck. Right, I'm going to screw that into there really tight, and I'm going to put a run of weld around there because I know I can weld that mild steel to that stainless and it won't crack, it won't give a problem. And once it's welded in, it certainly isn't going to move. I could just Loctite it in there, but I think welding it in is really going to make absolutely 100% certain that it won't move. I just want to part that bit off and then make this the correct length to cut the ball out of, or the machine ball out of. Just about get it, I think. That's it. It's obviously a lot to come off this to make it into a ball. about out the sides now. In fact it is pretty good. That wants a light polish. Careful when they're doing this. No loose clothing, no jewellery. It hasn't put the best finish on the world, but that's what I want. It'll actually grip the world of grease. Right, that's pretty good. This one's drilling and tapping for a pin now. See how the ball turner works. It's basically a little ball and a head of heart and modified into a tool post. The cutter's just a milling cutter ground like a hooky point, like a beak point. Works quite well. I did a video on making this. I'm going to screw that tap head into there, that is the bottom part of the gear lever, cut the head off. That's nice and tough and hard, it won't wear away, it won't break. So I'm going to drill that and tap it 10mm. Broken the void in the centre where that's what the gear lever comes into. I was going to weld the lever into there, but quite honestly it's screwed in that tight, that's never going to give any problem. It's screwed in here as well. Got some Loctite on there, won't do any harm at all. I'll wash it out and put a bit of Loctite into there. Right, it's going absolutely nowhere. Reasonably straight as well. We'll cut that off with a grinder because it really is severely tough things to try and cut. So the ball is a good fit in there. That's how it works. As the pin goes through the centre of the ball,